Hey there, sign of Aquarius. This is Kim here to do a next 3-day reading for you. I hope you're doing really good. Thank you so much for joining me. Let's take a look at day 1, day 2, day 3 for you. And opening up to your spirit team, your spirit guides, and your angels. So these messages will be for your Most High. I saw the 10 of Pentacles very clearly. Yeah. Let's do that with the Journey of the Sacred Bee Tarot and the 108 Oracle here. Day 1, day 2, and day 3. Bottom of the deck still is the Four of Cups. Interesting. You may be drawn to the collective reading if you resonate with the Four of Cups. I talked about it being an energy that I feel like we are moving through, which is really starting to feel whatever emotion we had decided in the past. I don't want that. I don't want to feel that. I don't want this experience, that experience. I feel like we're moving into a period where we're really going to be feeling that energy actually, so that it can be transmuted, and meaning maybe it's the contrast we needed to put our feet under the fire to do some sort of action. And I'm thinking this because of Saturn went conjunct with Aries today until September 1st. It's very significant in those regards. It's feeling like we need to take action, strong emotion of where our boundaries are and how they're being pushed, whether it be by your situation or by a person. Okay, and that card would say it's pushed us inside for way too long. So there's something new that needs to come about. Another 4, you're being guided towards a success here. Sure. Yeah, perfected work is what it says on the card. 4 of Wands, 4-4, 8-4-4. Your own energy here with the water carrier, and then the repairman. It says humanitarian, generosity, nobility, compassion, alleviate suffering, a benefactor. And then the repairman says to repair, fine-tune, heal, fix, proceed carefully, and upgraded. So you can be having a totally new experience coming up that's going to be an upgrade. The 4 of Wands, I see this as a combination, of the 2 and the 3. So new partner, being aligned here really with new partnerships and alliances that you want, the people and the situations that you want, that you feel like is in alignment with your soul's path. And those emotions from the 4 of Cups actually let you know whether or not you are more in alignment, or if, okay, now adjustments need to be made. That you're the best barometer, like you're the best meter here of truth for yourself. And strength is really stepping into your power here with the strength card, and it's about confidence. So it can be a lot of confidence here in your work, your soul purpose. For some of you all, that's just like there's a powerful decision being made here, a big move, something to do with action. Okay, wow, the 9 and the 7. Makes sense. You see this? You also have a number synchronicity coming up here of 9696. That's interesting. So what I'll do is go through these cards, and then after I'm done, I'll clarify to see what they are, what they're actually all about. But because this would be one I would need to clarify. I mean, it certainly can have to do with a strategy. It may be putting thought into a strategy that is going to result in some huge financial gain for you. 9 of Discs. And not telling anyone about it. You kind of keep things to yourself, and that gives you like all the ammunition. Like if you were in a war and and that might be the kind of energies that we're feeling, maybe not within ourselves necessarily, but we may be feeling them on the outside, and there may be a need to keep as many things to yourself as possible. especially all the weapons or what could be used against. So we're wanting it to be used for us. So we keep it to ourselves. And so that's 999 and 66. The shield says defensive, protect, support, safeguard, to block, guardian, stand up for, being prepared, heroic, stronghold, security, ward off unwanted energies, be on guard and withstand. And there's something that's like, it's in the mind, This is all in the mind. Something to do with that. This is in the mind. Unchanged at this time, the situation is stable, unlikely to change. But see, that again is like this Four of Cups, and you don't want to be sitting in the Four of Cups forever. It's you want to use the energy that evokes instead of so you want to allow yourself to feel what it is you're not happy about. Feel it totally. Saying you don't want the energies stopping radical acceptance in your life, if you think about it. But totally accepting it, usually for most people, means, okay, well, now there's got to be a change. And that's the fuel, that's the fire that you needed to change a situation. So I don't know, but I just see you putting your mind to good use, your efforts paying off. The Nine of Disc also can be a significant win for a person, of money, of a lot of money coming in. A court win, an inheritance. I mean, that's an unfortunate type of win, right? I usually don't even say that with that card, but it can mean that, so I might as well tell you what they can mean. Yeah, so we'll get more clarification on that. You may feel like you're having to protect yourself against somebody who's trying to keep something from you, and that would be something hurtful with the Seven of Swords. So we need to decipher this for you all. If it is in fact a person, I might break out the Kipper deck because I kind of want to see if that's a character or not. We have the Ten of Wands with the Page of with the Page of Disc. Now you have 666. I'm just noticing these numbers, and then another 444 in your reading. 666, 999. Those are your 8 big angel numbers here. Bodybuilder says power, strength, forceful, determined, push forward, influence, leverage, mastery, resolve, intense, resistance, self-improvement, and exercise. The cat says, I couldn't be more bothered at this time. I could not be bothered. Like, do not bother me. Uninterested, not my problem, or getting what you want, being independent. And there is some sort of major completion here with action and how much you're going to carry for others. How action-wise, how much you're going to... I would be cautious about too much actual physical exertion on day 3, because it says oppression on the card. The reason it says that is because that energy can feel like there's things pulling on every nerve in your body, where there's just so much pressure. There's just so many other things on top of what you're already doing. And so you really have to watch out that you're not that you're physically not overdoing it. You don't want to get completely burned out. But, and if it is this stressed feeling, there's something about just giving it your all, doing your best in a situation, allowing something to come to a completion. I mean, we have we have like a beekeeper here, so it tells me that there may be outside things affecting the group too that are adding to this stress here. And so a completion, though, nonetheless, a 10. And the Page of Disc is a message of some either more finances or a better opportunity. It's kind of like, it could be a new adventure for you to go off on. It's earthy, usually financial related, the message. So but it's something new, and it's message or news of. Okay. Why did these come out? I don't even know why these came out because I didn't ask a question yet. So I'm not going to go over it. Let's get something for the strength and confidence within our work and how things are going to be upgraded for Aquarius, please. How are things going to be fixed, made right, upgraded? Oh, the Lover's energy. A significant decision or crossroads, soulmate energy in your life. Lovers, a big decision. A big decision. And it can be a relationship that you're wanting to fix. And we have 4 6s now. Most of the time, though, I'll kind of relate this to, well, if it's with work, then it would be the decision of which path here are we going on. It can be a big decision in that sense. But if it's a person, it might be somebody completely new. So who is this Lovers? Who is the Lover energy? You have the Sun, Leo energy, and Libra energy with Justice. Okay, so yeah. Okay, so you're talking about contracts, and you could be talking about, I have the Emperor on the bottom too, by the way. But you could be talking about soul contracts here, partnerships, relationships, good karma, balancing out the scale. You can look at it as universal law here, ma'at, stepping in and giving some truth and balancing out your life in this department. So I would say, if you don't know, something's going to be very clear. There's a lot of happiness with the Sun. There's usually a lot of happiness going on. This deck is a combination of Kipper and the Lenormand, so let's use it to clarify even more. Who is this? Is this a person? What is this decision about here, this partnership or contract? Yeah, it could be an upgraded work contract for yourself too, you know. I saw the endings card, a coffin card, the endings, and a coffin card. I thought I saw 2 of those. Whew. Wow. Wow. 2 significant endings in our life. Who is this person is what I said. Okay. Oh my goodness. This is going to be a long reading. Tell me more. Let's go down the rabbit hole. Tell me more. The High Priestess. I can't tell you more, but your intuition can. Are there 2 relationships that we're considering ending? Are there 2 situations, 2 distinct ones in our life that are going out of our life? Is that the big choice or decision? There's definitely a knowing here. Look at all these majors. I don't know. Aquarius. Wasn't expecting this out of your reading. So that's why there's so much new stuff coming in, is because so many things are coming to a close. And weird, we didn't have the Death card out here, you know? But we have 2 coffins. The Mouse. Okay. This might be a longer reading just because I don't like to kind of leave without clarifying all those things. Detail-oriented, nitpicky, or nervous. There's an innate desire to fix all the details. It may be that a project needs your exacting eye, it says here. In balance, there's a meaningful project to work on. So what is this project to work on? Oh, literally the buffalo and the horse. The horse is like the this is the energy of receiving divine feminine. That's very hardworking energy, and it is like known as the biggest receiver of money and financial things being good, because they're the hardest working. Yeah, momentum, freedom, expansive energy, and force. Strength training, it says. The most masterful form of earth energy, providing us momentum so reliable and so supportive that you could use this to complete any kind of goal in your life. The horse's freedom becomes available to us when we hone in and collect our energy through daily practice of physical stamina, exercise, and mental focus and meditation. And then the buffalo is really good. I see abundance with the buffalo and a very commanding presence. So it says, grounded yet heavenly. The buffalo will see a challenge, hardship, or bump in the road as an opportunity for upliftment. Therefore, the buffalo does not fear death, illness, or misfortune. Its gentle eyes look to the road ahead, trusting every turn. May we all experience this elusive yet life-changing bliss from time to time. It's about trusting your pure presence. Okay, let's move on. Tell me about the Seven of Swords. That's a lot. I have the Star. Got Aries, strong Aries, and then I have the Four of Cups from this deck. It's 2 Four of Cups. All right, Aries. Yeah, a strategy and planning. Seems like the stars are going to be aligned here for this strategy or plan to really work out in your favor. And I'm really going to read the Four of Cups like it did earlier. Any kind of contrast where we're not really enjoying what we are working with in the moment. Yeah, there can be a tendency for perfectionism here with this, but overly. But I don't think that's it. I think it's like the fuel. Like I said, the fuel that you needed to make some sort of change, and the stars seem to be aligned for this to happen for you. So what about the Unchanged card? So I definitely think that's talking about strategy. Oh, goodness. It's wrong. The Hermit. Going within, especially for some unknown details. If there's some confusion about some changes that are happening right now, or what is it, that your High Priestess in you is wanting to tell you. So it's about our journey, and we feel like that's unchanged. So literally, Spirit is bringing you in this message or news opportunity of some sort of financial gain or investment here that's something different than before. This one's not going to be burdensome like the Ten of Wands normally is. Tell me about that. Ten of Wands. Two of Cups. It's the right partnership that's being brought in, and it's because you are attracting it. I mean, you could be a very attractive person here with the Queen of Wands, standing out, maybe perform or are involved in art somehow or performance. Don't have to, but it would just be even more. So, there is a significant real love partnership here. Two of Cups and the Lover's energy. It seems like you're attracting in something new here. I want to know a little bit more about what this Page of Pentacles is, and then maybe you can tell me what this partnership is about here too, Spirit, because I think they're related. I think they're together. The Black Egg. Okay, this is something that resembles your truth a little bit more. It would be a partnership or a chance to speak from your authenticity, your authentic voice. It's your throat chakra area too. Definitely, if you all sing, that's a really big sign. Or use your voice, speak in any way. Let me look at this. Is when we find our authentic. So yeah, speaking from an authentic voice is the truth. Yeah. So authenticity. That's it. That's the name of it. And the Ten of Wands is the closure. Is the endings. Tell me more about the endings, please, here, Spirit, about why we're getting the Coffin card twice. I just feel like I can't. Person of air. And flamingos in the reverse, which is normally the soulmates card, but the person of air is Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Okay, this would be maybe you using your mind, or maybe it has to do with the person. Might be a Cancer energy. We also have 6 and 9. And you have a lot of that anyway. Curtain call. This is the card that's clarifying your endings, using your mind, being very logical about the next steps, and then being kind of disciplined to moving your effort in that direction. Moving on. No one home, cycle completion, emptiness, final endings, beginnings, the void, vacant, separation, making adjustments, lonely, new life, and graduating, the emptiness. The curtain call says acclaim, fame, recognition. That would be that your card, also the star. And then the master, discipline, working smart, focus, structure, teaching, an authoritarian or like a commanding presence. Master. Discipline. And that would be the person of air. So I guess they're wanting you to be very disciplined right now, because there seems to be like major changes going on, major shifts. And remember, I am limitless. 0 and 1. You may be consulting AI a lot. 0 and 1. There is no beginning and no end. All is infinite. It is time to develop your spiritual side. You are gaining new sight and understanding of both godly and earthly things. I am limitless. So remember that. And I'm sending you light and love. If you need a private reading, the information's in the description box below. Bye.